Hi guys, today I'm working on another one of Janet M. Young's Scavenger Hunt 2020 pages in this Scavenger Hunt Journal. This is page 5 and 6. I've gathered some things and I will probably add some more later, but I think I'm down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the prompts here, so I'm just going to start working on this. I might speed it up and we'll see where it goes. Just starting with the napkin. Matte medium and a napkin. And I do have 2 pages glued together here and 2 pages glued together here. These are really thin pages in this little, sort of like a comp book, I guess, but they're really thin, so making them sturdier by gluing them together. I'm just going to get 1/2 of this napkin on first. And it's only straight on the top and the sides. The bottom's all jagged, but that's okay. And it's just I tore it off and used it somewhere else, I guess. Oh, and I'm thinking I might hit another one of the prompts, which is use a color that you don't like or is hard to use. And I'm really not a fan of pink. Pink and purple, for some reason, are not in my wheelhouse. Never have been, probably because I was a tomboy and I never gravitated toward dolls and the girly stuff, which I guess would include a lot of pink and purple. This is really wet. And this is kind of cool because it'll let the lines show through in the background. And there is pink and purple in this napkin, so that'll cover it, I guess. I might add some more later, some more of the color, because I don't think that that's what she intended for me to cheat and say, well, there's pink and purple in the napkin. I think I actually have to use the pink and purple somehow, or one or the other. So I will. Okay, this is dry. This was a page from a children's book, which is another prompt, and I kind of deconstructed it, and I'm going to make a corner pocket, or a page, what do you call it, where it marks your place, a page marker for this corner. And then another one of the prompts is create a border. So I'm going to use these 3 pieces that were left to create a border on this page, and I'm just going to cut them with these little Crayola scissors and make a nice little edge on the paper. Okay, I'll show you. You probably already know how to do this, but if you have a square piece of paper, fold it corner to corner. I've already folded this and I unfolded it to show you. Corner to corner, then bring these corners up to the top. I guess that wasn't folded real straight. And those, each of those corners up to the top. So you have another square. Then open this up and fold this corner down to the center there. Then take your side and fold it back up and tuck it over the edge. And the same thing with this one. Fold that up and tuck it over the edge and get those points all the way down into that point so that it will sit on your page. And then you can just mark your page with the corner. So that's part of my children's page, and then I'm just going to glue these pieces over here and make a border, I think. Or should I put them over here? Or should I put them, that's not really a border, is it? Alright, we'll go back to the original plan. And the reason that I go over top is to kind of seal that paper so that when I go over it with any other medium, if I don't like it, A, I can wipe it off easier, and B, it won't immediately sink into that real porous paper. I'll have some extra time to manipulate whatever medium I'm using. Alright, I'm going to dry that. Okay, I think I'm going to use this foil tape on this side because one of the prompts is foil. And I don't know when I would ever use this. I got it on clearance for 50 cents, so you know, you can't pass up a bargain, right? I think I did use it on a steampunk page. I don't know if there's enough to go around here. Maybe. Stay. Yeah, probably not. Nope. Okay, well, it's going to be a little more of a border. I should have probably cut, oh brother. It's all sticking to itself. Ah! Oh boy. That wasn't any fun. Alright. I don't think that's going to come unstuck. So that's going to just be a short piece there. I think what I need to do is this. Let's be smart about it if we can. Just stick it down first. I'm not going to get it straight that way, but maybe. Alright. At least it didn't stick to itself. This will cover up part of the ones that are crooked, so that'll work. And this side just has a little rainbow that we can cover up with whatever goes over here, whatever that might be. Okay, time for some paint, I think. And I looked, you guys, I must have 100 bottles of paint. I have no purple paint, none. So I have to mix some purple. I'm going to use this pink Dilutions paint in Worn Lipstick. And I'm just going to go around in here and just randomly put some pink on here. Not my favorite. It's not my favorite, Janet. What will it look like over the foil, do you think? That's kind of pretty. Let's cover up that gap. Yep, I'm going over the foil now. It's still foil, but now it's pink foil. if you're still with me on this one, God bless you, because it ain't pretty. I don't know if it'll get pretty. I can't make any promises because I have no idea. I'm just getting the prompts on. Maybe I'll put a stencil on with that pink paint. I think I need a little more up here. And just go over that paper too, completely. Just kind of bring it all together. And just go over the whole page. Use my 5-fingered paintbrush. Smear it around. Okay, it's pink. This is an acrylic spray that I made. That's purple, right? I mean, it's not blue purple, it's more of a raspberry purple, but I'm calling it purple. It's like all I have, so I might as well use this too. And the sprayer is probably not going to work because I have not used this in a long time. Let me try it over here first in my mice basket. Oh, it does. Okay. So I'm just going to get some spots on here. And we're going to call that purple. I'm going to dry it just like that. Okay, now another prompt was an insert from a magazine. So I have this insert. It's 40% off shoes from Meijer, which as far as I knew, Meijer was a grocery store, but somebody named Meijer sells shoes anyways. One of the prompts was also shoes, so double. And then another prompt was something stitched, so I stitched around the edges of this, and this was double-sided. So I used the pink and purple that I used on the page on both sides of this tag. Another prompt was a food packaging. This is a piece from a box of coffee pods. Jamaican me crazy, coffee pods. So I'm going to put that on there, and I put some of that pink paint on there too. So I'm going to glue that on there. And my glue was not upside down or closed, so okay, it's coming out. And cover that UPC up that way. Also would qualify for my number 2 ribbon. This is ribbon with like adhesive on the back. Oh yeah, that looks good, huh? Alright, let's see, what do I need? Right there. This is Studio G adhesive ribbon. It was another clearance thing I couldn't pass up because I think it was a quarter. So get that on there. Hope that adhesive is wide enough to, that might not be wide enough to hit both places on the card and on the page. Probably not. I might have to put some glue under there. Let's see. It's not even sticking there. Okay. Yeah, glue it is. Whoops. Get some glue on there. And then I'll put another piece on the other side of the card. We'll leave that be for the time being. Yeah, is it on there crooked too? Okay, that's alright. Let's see if our page corner, we might have to go on this corner. That's not good though. I want it so I can be able to cover it up later. We'll leave it there. Okay, and then a button, which I've already used one button, but I think I'll put that button there. I'm just gluing that on too. Not going to worry about string on that one. Just the button. Let's see, what's next? Coming down to the end here, I might have to punch something out of my trash can. There's a lot that probably should be in my trash can that's not. Does that count? Because, you know, I don't throw much away. What's in my trash can? A whole lot of nothing. A lot of little teeny, tiny pieces that weren't worth saving. You know what? I have this paper in here. And I thought I'll never use that sparkly paper. I have this big piece of scrapbook paper. Maybe I'll just cut some pieces of this. It was in my trash. It legitimately was in my trash because I made a sign on the back of it that I didn't need anymore. So let's see. Maybe I'll just punch some circles out. Let's see what that looks like. I don't have a small circle punch though. I mean, I have a paper punch, you know, the little paper punches. Oh, I didn't get all the way in there. Why not? Why isn't that? I guess because it was folded. There we go. I could tuck one under there. It was out of my trash. It kind of goes with this color. Alright, I'm counting it. I was going to say use it as a... I could fold it over there. No, I'm just going to put it under there. Maybe I'll put a saying or something on that. We'll let it poke out a little bit. Okay, let's do that. Open the glue. That always helps. That folded part under there. I'll leave it there. It's like right about in the middle of the page. I think I bought this paper pad that had these sparkly papers in when we did the decorations for my daughter's wedding shower. That's been 5 years now. We didn't end up using the sparkly papers, but the other papers that were in this pad were the colors we were using for the shower. So, and I just been using the backs of these, just the white cardstock backs. They were only one-sided papers. Yeah, that's kind of cute. Okay, so that's something out of the trash. I need to check that off. Wherever it is. Oh, something with stitching. I didn't have that checked off. Oh, now I can't find it. Here it is. I need to mark it with my yellow. We did that, and we did this. I'll link it, or I'll list it in the description box which prompts I ended up using. Let's keep going. Should I put the flowers on here, do you think? What if we did that? And that would free this page up to do something totally different. Got that tiny little piece. Nah, I may not end up using these on here. I don't know. I need to put, maybe I'll put one of those snarky, those Tim Holtz snarky, what are they called? Small talk, snarky comments, or snarky small talk. Where is this one? Since the girl is on the hickey, on the insert. It says she was tempted to cause a scene. I like to just flag the ends of these. And we'll put it so that we can see it here, since she's on this side. And then I can use these here, just the ends that I cut off, because I flagged those ends, so then you end up with like little arrows. We'll just stick them on, because, you know, why not, right? Alright, that probably shouldn't have gone across there. Make it shorter. There we go. So, if I'd have put part of this children's book over here, well, this is going over here. I was going to say I would have had all the prompts on just one page, but that's going over there. So that counts, right? Because the napkin's on both pages, the paint's on both pages. There's really nothing else over here. There's something, we need something just with words over here then, maybe. A page of 4-letter words. Or create a t-shirt saying. Or there was something else about a poem. Oh, a 2-line self-authored poem. That's just 2 lines, but I could write it big. So that's what I'm going to plan for over here. I don't have it right now, but that's what's going to go here. I'll figure that out. So then I think maybe this is done. Just put something up here. It just looks unfinished. Maybe I will go ahead and put the flowers. What the hey. I'm going to do it. These are pieces of those 1940s original die cuts that came from Europe. And I had one sheet of flowers that I have been using for a long time. These are just pieces from that. I guess that's okay. Let me see this on there. So I have some of the originals offered for sale on my website, and then there's also scans of some of them that are available for instant download. Like as soon as you pay with PayPal, you'll get a screen that comes up with the document that you can download and print yourself. I'm not going to worry about that little piece. We'll just leave it with that. Okay, for this corner pocket, you can also tuck this top piece that I had tucked behind the page. You can also tuck it in. So I decided to tuck it in and just put it on this bottom corner of this page, since it has the purple and kind of pinkish color on it. And it doesn't look terrible on this page. And I don't care, this page is done. I'm past that. That's old news. And then I just put a little purple on the white snarky saying and on those little pieces that I stuck there. So I think this page is done. And I'm just going to do something with those words. Oh, a favorite song is another prompt. Maybe I'll do some song lyrics over here. I think that's maybe what I'm going to do. So when that's done, then I'll come back and show you. Okay. I videoed me putting this song lyric in here, but it was on time lapse, so I'm just going to do it again so I can talk to you and I won't sound like a chipmunk. I chose My Girl by the Temptations. It's a 60s song, back to my heyday. I printed it on deli paper on my inkjet printer, and then when I came back down here to the studio, I gave it 2 good coats of this Krylon Workable Fixative. This did not make the ink run. I dried it real good with my heat tool and then put it down with matte medium, and that ink did not move at all. So that, I'm really happy to know that that works that well. What I like about the deli paper is you can see through it once you put it down with the matte medium. It just, the background just melts. I just kind of tore it around the edges. So I am calling this done now. My little corner fits and does not cover up my words, which was good. The other thing I did was I had some wide James Burke washi tape that I put on the back of here just as extra. This ribbon's not wanting to stay put though very well. And then I just had some extra little pieces of washi that I stuck over here. So I felt that these song lyrics, the prompt was a song with meaning. It does have meaning for me because it was one of my favorite songs back in the day when I was in high school. But I have the girl over here and she's making you crazy and she was tempted to cause a scene, and so I just thought we would say somebody loves her. She's somebody's girl, so it kind of has meaning for this and for me. So I'm calling this one done. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I will link Janet's channel in the description box below if you want to go and see what she's doing, or just search hashtag Scavenger Hunt 2020 and you can see what everybody else is doing. And it would be fun if you wanted to join in. Join right in. Anybody can play, and it is fun. So until next time, go make some art. Bye.